Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, we got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. Just about to get underway. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Oh, that's good.
And it's even up. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. That misses. 3-1. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Swings through that one for strike one. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Ball one there. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Mets, Freddie Peralta. How about a report on him, Chris?
This guy usually turns in a very good outing, and his teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And there's one down. Down the number 2 hitter, Drake Baldwin. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Swing and a miss as he was late. That clips the corner.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's too low. Ball one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Soto moving under this one. And that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now Brett Baty.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Denver, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Swings through that one for strike 2. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
And the count is even, 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Ball 1.
Second inning here, no score. And a swing and a miss. Right side, Polanco. He takes it on his own. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That's ripped to right down the line. That is the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Francisco Alvarez.
Alvarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. The 0-1. Backed off the plate that time. That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting 8.
So here's Robert now.
Robert Jr.
There's a strike. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And a big swing and a miss. Late with the swing there. Top of the 3rd, no score. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the 2nd. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that one upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. This one in the air, center field. Robert should have this one. And there are 2 down. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
The shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Swing and a miss at a slider. On the ground to 3rd. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
In the dirt, blocked. In the dirt. Dubon leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer. The Braves score first. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch at that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
Baldwin now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the 3rd. Struck him out swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And it's 1-1. Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Payoff pitch. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And that skips into dirt. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. 2 down, bases empty. So up next for New York, Bo Bichette. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That's down and in.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Ready to go, bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. Simeon. On to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No. Inside.
That smash towards center. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Slider right there.
There you go.
Yastrzemski checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Gary Simmons with the call. That one
Don't miss
almost
off the
got him.
plate. Ball 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back here at Coors Field and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. That one missed. And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Got him! And that's 9 in a row. And next is the designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Cade Horton. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and that's a foul ball.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
The kick, the 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting second, catcher.
Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Quick move to first.
No, he got it.
Back and save. Just underway here from Wrigley. The Rosarena on the move. Now he breaks his back. He makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. into center. Reaching down, makes the catch. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Just missed. Sliced hard but foul. Payoff pitch. And a swing. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Crow Armstrong aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got it.
Runner goes again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez moving under it. He's got it. And there's one down. One out man at first. In half up to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That one in there across the letters. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And ball four to aboard.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Inside. 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Dangerous hitter at the plate, and Alex Bregman outside with a breaking ball. Grounds one to short. Base hit! And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Half on his way home. One run is in. Here comes Bregman around third. In to score from first. He's in there.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bop.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started.
Got off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ballgame.
Just missed. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now here is Dominic Canzone. The 1-1.
Here he
Takes
goes.
a swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Batting sixth, third baseman Brendan
toss to first. Now back in safely at first. This is again 5 in a row. Half on his horse. Makes the catch, 1 down. 2 aboard with 1 out. And step. In for the Mariners. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Luke Raley. Big spot for him here. That one missed. Two on, 1 out. That misses, and the count's full. Up the middle. There's 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to the left, Crawford. Slings to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. On the ground, right side. Toss to Naylor. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And that's down and away. Strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Got him. That ends the frame. All set for the start of the inning. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. The 1-1. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The shortstop takes the ball. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Crow Armstrong takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman Cole Young.
The count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder Randy.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. Here's a 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
And that one is inside. Oh, great stop. There's one. Goes to second. Safe there.
Up next for Seattle, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2. Move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Here's a 2-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer, and they cut into the deficit.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down, Julio Rodriguez. Up next for the Mariners. The 2-1. Corner. The throw to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Here at Wrigley Field. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder
Suzuki started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Outside low. And that's ball 3. That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Nope, he held back. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Second baseman
Bregman off of first with 2 away.
Corner.
Check swing went around. And now 2-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop.
Swanson digs in.
Swanson.
2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Start of the fourth, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
Well, these Mariners do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Now all even up. And there's one away.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That misses the zone, and now 3-1. Corner over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for Seattle,
and here is Brendan Donovan. 2 down, nobody on. And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the fourth. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Moises Ballesteros. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 1 out, man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Busch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And there's a ball. Now one missed. And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Game Spire gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Misses off the plate. 2-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first.
There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. 2 on, 2 outs. Two-one now. On the ground right side, and that is that. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the dirt, ball 3. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Three, 2. And there's one down.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for Seattle.
So digging
second
in,
baseman,
Cole Young.
Cole Young.
Two down, nobody on. Line drive. That's a hit. And that extends the inning for Randy Arozarena.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get. Ball game right down the middle.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Phil Mayton.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
A sliding stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back here at Wrigley Field. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's a little bit low. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Raley takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
That's the ball.
Swings through that. That's down and in. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. One.
Now pitching for
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Edward Bizardo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order. Infield comes in now. The Cubs trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Moises Ballesteros. On the ground. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw. Got him. Nice play. Top of the 6th inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Ball to strike. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one. That's inside. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. That one almost got him. This one popped up. Swanson settles under it. And there's one away.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder.
The M's down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Up and in, and a count now even up. Outside with a breaking ball. Corner. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And now it's Josh Naylor. Two down, nobody on. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
That one gets down for a hit. And that's a leadoff double.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Jackknifes out of the way. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And now here is Ian Hack.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
That one missed. This to third. Zips it to first, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Fouled off. He was late. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Two now. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for Seattle, third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
The Mariners trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a 1-2. And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Looking to extend the play now. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. Up the middle, Swanson. Tosses to first. Now 2 out.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Donovan at third with 2 away. Just off the inside edge. In the air, right side. Suzuki under it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman.
Oh.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, Nico.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. And that just misses.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Next for the Cubs,
2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. The 1-1.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2-2 now. And there's a ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
All over that one right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. And next is the designated hitter, Moises. bullpen, Jose A. Ferrer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The Cubbies trying to break this one open. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. 3-2 now. High fly ball, right field. Raley moving under this one, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the eighth. Cole Young now at the plate. And misses inside. Popped in the air. Left field. Half settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder Randy Arozarena.
The M's down by a pair. And we're in the top of the eighth. Late with the swing there. That one in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Got him. 2 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Two down, nobody on. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a base hit right there. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That might be the hardest hit ball I've seen.
New pitcher now, Jacob Webb.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The tying run at the plate. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. Bottom of the eighth. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
The 1-1. squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him swinging.
Up next with the Cubs, first baseman, Michael.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next with the Cubs, left
2
fielder,
outs, base is empty. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Out towards right center field. Raley racing over to make the catch. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. So it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. Palencia, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker.
Now pitching for the Cubs,
Daniel Palencia comes out trying to close it out.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Dominic Canzone.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Happ on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So last chance for the Mariners. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Corner. On to first. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Blake Snell. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Trey Turner. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at second. And that one ripped to left. No one can get there. It falls in. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Bryce Harper to the plate. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's out. To the mound now. They turn to Blake Trinan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Up the middle. Betts.
Hey,
oh, no, he threw it home. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And that one is inside. Ground ball up the middle. Betts lifts to second. That's one. And a run scores on the double play. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Pedro Leon. Brings it in for the third out. Back here in Philadelphia and on the hill for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Leading off here tonight, designated hitter, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One away.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one.
Ball.
And strike one to Mookie Betts. Inside. Ball three.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And not close. Easy take, ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie.
Next to the dish is Freddie.
Freeman.
To third might be two. Boom. Toss to second. On to first, double play. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 2.
And that's going to get into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring. Position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. A free pass coming with nobody out, and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. What a stop. The feed for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Next for Philadelphia, shortstop, Trey Turner.
In the air out to center. Pajes makes his way towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
First offering way inside, almost got him. And it's fouled off. In the dirt, ball 2. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Just missed. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that one out in front that time. Next one misses, and that is ball 1. In the air to left center. Marsh should have this one. Then there's one down. 2 aboard with 1 out. Here's Muncy to hit. This guy with light tower power.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That's outside. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one in the dirt. Ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Andy
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Joan Duran.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Nice grab. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Miguel Rojas. At the plate. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter. Ha-Seong Kim. Big spot for him here. First pitch swinging. Two on, 2 outs. And a ground ball to first. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Pitch misses. And that's ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
This one in the air, center field. Leon on his way over, and that will end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa.
No.
A little bit low, and the count is 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to ease the zone in the last 2 pitches.
Alex Vesia takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes on the move. One up, one down. Here is Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Vesia goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. In plenty of time to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Ball. Ball 2. That's
2-0 check swing, appeal to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. 2 down, nobody on, and he walked him. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. He's 0 for 1. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Emmett Sheehan. In the dirt. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. In the dirt. Here's a 2-2. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. Boom. Off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that one is in the dirt. And a count 2-1. Next offering is outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
On the outside corner for a strike. And now it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. High fly ball out into left center field. Marsh gets under it, and there's 2 away. Here is Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And that one is lifted in the air. Leon settles under this one. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Pedro Leon stands in for the Phillies.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Two-0. Tap foul at the plate. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Ball, no.
Swing and a miss at a slider. On the ground to short. Betts throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next,
2 down, base is empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. To third. Dives, and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Now pitching for the
Tanner
Dodgers.
Scott into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom four. Will Smith steps to the plate. For the Dodgers. Ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul. That one in triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Ball.
The Phillies leading by a run. We're here at the bottom of the fourth.
Ball.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Swings through that one. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball.
Swings through that. Two down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Inside, just missed.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Runner takes off. They pitch out. Throw there. Safe. Swings, and this one's flared. Base hit into the outfield. Flying around third is Turner. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away.
Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's your 1.
Ball 1.
Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Stop aboard here at first with nobody out. Just off the inside edge. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. And here comes Alec Bohm. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't.
And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one to first, Harper. He steps on the bag. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
In the dirt, ball one. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's going to be Hesung Kim. First pitch swinging. In the dirt, but kept close. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Tying run at the plate. And fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Otani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. This one kicks away from Real Muto. And the runner holds. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Two on, 2 outs. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Pajes around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 46, Aguitavivela.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. Inning over, and it could have been worse. set for the top of the 6th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Pedro Leon. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Swings through that one for strike 2. Missed with a changeup, and the count 1-2. On the ground. Oh, great stop. But safe at first despite a terrific stab there.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher J.T. Enrique.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz. That's out to center field. One down. One out man at first. Digging in, Brandon Marsh. Late on that fastball. Diaz, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012. Runner on the move, on the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Quick move to first, back to first, and he's saved. Leon over at first with one away. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Jackknifes out of the way.
Ball 2. Ball.
And they're all loaded up.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Golden opportunity right here. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And this one looks like trouble. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. The run scores from third. It's 3-2.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman Bryson Stott.
Chopper right side. Freeman. The tag, and he's out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. Hit in the air, left field. Marsh moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now it's even up.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That one not close, and that's ball 1. smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the seventh. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
In the air, right field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. So up next, Adolis Garcia. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch is in the dirt, and now 3-0. And now 3-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Ripped into left center, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Gabriel Rincones Jr. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jack Dreyer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, last chance for the home team. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Dodgers, her fielder, Andy Paez.
Ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
There's a strike. That one way outside. 3-1 now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The Phils trying to close out a 2-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. The kick in the pitch. Runner goes on the ground to third. Zips it across. Got him. Runner stays out of the double play by going on the 3-2 pitch. And next for L.A. Hessa. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Alex Call.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Tap foul at the plate. The Dodgers with the tying run at the plate here at the bottom of the 7th. And that drops in for a strike. That one to first. And foul ball. The 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. This to third. And that chance handled. Slings to first in time. So last chance for the Dodgers. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Right side. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets.
Leading
All right,
off
ready to go
tonight,
here.
second
This is
baseman,
Bryson
number
Stott.
5, Bryson Stott.
No.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that chance handled to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Batting second, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
Ball.
Outside, and the count now 2-0. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Simeon sends it to first. Harper retired. Third out. We go to the bottom of the first. Our starting pitcher in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What do we need to know here? Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender.
Ball 3.
That one fouled off. And now the count filled up 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Batting second, third baseman, Bichette.
Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. And that one hit 97 on the gun. The changeup missing. Ball 3. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting third,
First and second, no outs. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Ground ball could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1. How about that double play?
batting fourth, left fielder, Juan Soto.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Peralta, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Ball inside.
And another ball. Two down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Gabriel Rincones Jr. Two down, nobody on. Inside just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Ball.
Just missed.
Outside.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
3-2 now. That one 95 to finish him off. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Fly ball down the line. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Mark Bianco.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. No score here in the second. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here in Baltimore. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. fouled off. He was late. Lindor on the run, sends it over to first.
No,
nicely done for the out. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one.
Ball. Ball.
On the ground to third. Bichette whips it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Alec Bohm now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
This one in the air, center field. Robert gets under it. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the last of the third. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
In the air, right field. Garcia should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. Hit in the air out to center field. Marsh on the move. Brings it in. 2 down.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Robert leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Back up the middle and a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And it throws offline, safe at third.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
That is the inning. Back here in Baltimore, start of the fourth, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones. You dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one fouled off. Gloves it on the dive, throws from his knees, and that's a great play for the out. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First offering way inside, almost got him. One and two here. Swing and he popped it up. That one is foul and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And Schwarber strikes out. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in. The Phillies now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Otto Kemp, big spot for him here. And that one fouled off. Runners out first and third, 2 away. Top half of inning number 4. Base hit. The run scores from third.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, let it get deep. The barrel right to it, and then
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Luke Weaver. At the plate, Adolis Garcia. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Simeon whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom of the 4th, Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Swings through that one for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. Got him comes swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
He was late there, strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Mets trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a swing and a drive. Garcia ranging back on him. Grabs it right up against the wall. And now it's Mark Vientos. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here's the 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Liner, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now a pinch hitter coming out for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Taylor going back. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on. Applies the tag and they get 2. Double play. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Ball.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a pop-up. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Luis Robert Jr.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Ball two.
Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first.
You're out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Ground ball left side. Boom. Throws on to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. To right center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for two, and that's a double.
All over that one right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ball one.
Runner at second, two down. Very high with that one. Ball two. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really important at that coming up now.
Slice the other way and foul. Here's your 1. Tap foul at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Baltimore, top 6. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And it's fouled off. Oh, 1 down. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That's a
Schwarber
check. What do
checks
you
his
got?
swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Got him swinging. One out, man at first. Rafael Marchand digs in now. He's for one. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
And the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Swings through that. Man at first, one away. Two away now. First pitch way inside a fastball. Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around second, on his way to third. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien. Late swing fouled off.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the Mets, designated hitter.
So they turn to their closer, Joan Duran.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ballgame. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Fouled off. He was late. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets, catcher
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that one. Two down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. That one missed. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. We go to the top of the seventh. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Foul ball there. And El Bombi is kept in check with the K.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
First pitch swinging.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Makes the catch for the second out. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Going one. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Out to short. Throws to first in time, and the Phillies are set down in order. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets.
Robert Jr.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K.
For the Mets, right fielder Tyrone Taylor.
Mets going with a pinch hitter. Brett Beatty looking to start something with one gone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That one at triple digits. Outside low, and a count 1-2. Next one in the dirt. Good job to fight that one off. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Only one out remaining for the Mets. Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Ball.
The Phils trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that is out of play. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Just missed. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, one of the toughest things for a guy coming to close out a ball game is to pitch, go sit down, come back out, and be effective to get the save. Well, he did exactly that today. He got 5 outs instead of the usual 3 to secure the W for his guys.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.